Greetings, everyone. This is Masani from Masani Live. And yes, I'm live and living. Okay, so number one, I'm going to basically be touching bases on the 21-day challenge. The Equinox is coming up, and what I wanted to do is to introduce you to the 21-day challenge. There's three people that's going to be hosting it, basically. It's me, Masani Live, Body Culinary, and Back to Life with Chef Indy. She's a chef who deals with uncooked food, vegan food, and her food is amazing. For those people who are trying to transition into a vegan diet with flavor, she is hands down the one. I don't really eat a lot of people's food, but when it comes to eating food, besides my sister from Body Culinary, Chef Indy is the next one online that I would consume from and trust her ingredients. What I like about Chef Indy's food is that it's not processed. I, being a vegan for a number of years, in my early 40s, used to consume processed vegan food. Now, what I mean by processed vegan food is the stuff in the packages, like the pizzas, the burritos from the package, frozen vegan department, and a lot of vegan treats like vegan candy bars and vegan this and vegan that. And I wasn't really consuming a lot of fruits and vegetables. That's the truth. I considered myself to be a vegan, but I was consuming more starch. Wasn't eating fruits and vegetables at all, really. Maybe a mango or two in the summer, but high sugar, which was an issue when it came to my weight, because I was consuming a lot of non-meat issues. But then again, I was consuming soy pizza, and I got to be honest with you, a lot of it has casein in it, which is related to milk products from animals. So a lot of times you have to read the labels, with like casein is coming from the cow milk. So in ignorance, I got to be honest, in ignorance, I didn't know I was actually eating animal products, because I didn't know what casein was. Not until I did research. When I saw a vegan, I thought it was what it was. I didn't know. So now that I know, I do better. I do not consume processed vegan food. What I like about Chef Indy is that she does do vegan meals, and it's delicious. She does vegan desserts and shakes, and she does juices. And what I like is that she uses the natural food, like natural ingredients, as far as tomatoes, not tomatoes from a can. She uses natural food for her menu. So when you are doing the 21-day challenge, you don't have to worry about processed vegan food or eating anything out of a can, or anything that's been sitting on the shelf for a number of years, or anything that has animal byproducts in it. So she's very much has integrity in her field. I totally trust her, and I wouldn't say or refer her if I didn't, nor would I be collaborating with her on this very important project for the 21-day challenge. Again, the Equinox is coming up, and so we decided to extend this for people who are either transitioning or just want to start on their health, or just feeling like they need an alternative to healing, or just some type of other information out there that they can try. Now, mind you, this is not a diet, so it's not like you're gonna take it for just 21 days and you're gonna stop. Now, if you decide to do that, it's on you, but you can take this and go further with it. You don't have to stop. And also, if you have any questions, consultations are available with Chef Indy or Body Culinary or Masani Live, so you're not alone. What I do like about this 21-day challenge is that with the workout, with the fitness aspect of it, is that you don't need a gym and you don't need any equipment. I've been in the fitness industry for well over 30 years, 3 decades, and I can honestly tell you from my experience, a lot of times I've seen a lot of injuries at the gym with people trying to lift more weight than they can, but lifting weights but having horrible form leads to injuries. I've seen torn shoulders, torn biceps, I've seen hamstrings pulled, I've seen it all. So with that being said, what I like about this, and I'm not just saying it because I did it, the exercises. But I'm saying it because it's true. Because basically with this, it's corrective exercise while you're still getting the results that you need, which is important. We also included a cardiovascular component to it. So with that being said, you don't have to spend a lot of money at a gym, and you don't have to spend money on equipment. All you need is your own body weight, and to be present, and to make and to basically make some time for you while you're doing this program. So again, the food is great, and the fitness aspect of it is great. So with that being said, I know that some people are going to have an issue because they're going to be fasting for Ramadan, and like I said, with Ramadan you have basically people, to my understanding, eat at 6 o'clock. So a lot of times when people do eat at 6 o'clock after that, they end up consuming a heavier meal. This helps you transition basically to a lighter meal at 6 p.m. So if anybody that's fasting or is detoxing, Chef Indy has a set of agreement, and a set of, I'm sorry, I just kind of mind freeze. She has a set of, hey, my neighbor. She has a set of, food menus where you can pick, choose, and refuse, so you're not stuck in a certain place where you just are eating the same thing and you're bored. She definitely spices it up without a shadow of a doubt. And her ingredients are all natural. It's not processed, and it's not, it's fresh. So she deals with fresh ingredients. So, like I said, I only trust eating certain people's food, and she's on that list of people's food that I would eat. Also, as far as the 21-day challenge goes, it is really near and dear to my heart, coming from a family that it has obesity and hypertension, and watching my family really deteriorate in their health department. So for those of you who are and who can relate to hypertension and diabetes, and watching family illnesses and medication, like people spending so much money on medication, I don't see why this would be an issue to even try the 21-day challenge, or even introduce it to somebody else, or someone who is in a situation where they're trying to really, grasp onto their health again. What I do like about this, that it's natural. It's not, you don't need any medication. And for those of you who are taking medication, it's not going to affect your medication. If anything, it'll help you pretty much reclaim your health again, and really reboot your system to a point where you could actually have the body heal its own being. So it's a win-win situation. Like I said, it's 50% off up to Friday. Up to next week Friday, it's 50% off. After that, it's going back up to $120. Now, as far as the price goes, $120. And I've heard people say, wow, that's a lot. And to be honest with you, if you had to weigh out the pros and cons of your health and your life and taking all that medication, I would say $120 is just a spit in the bucket as far as your life and the quality of your life, and you being in your body and being able to move efficiently and just feel good about yourself without having to be addicted to medications. What I have experienced from my experience, like I too came from a place of illness where I had fibroids and everything, and it's not until I started changing my diet to a more living fruits and vegetables that my body changed and I reclaimed my health. So I'm not just saying this, I believe in this, and you can't force someone to, if they're not there already. But I'm just sharing my experience, and if anybody is interested, this is an option. So again, the 21-day challenge starts next week, Friday, but you can purchase the 21-day challenge because it's 50% off from now till next week, Friday. Also, with the 50% off, you get to, it's a big discount because it's going back up to $120 next Friday. So basically right now it's $60 for a boot start, like a reboot, rebooting your system for the Equinox, and just really cleaning out a lot of that toxic stuff and stuff that you was consuming in the winter and just sitting around. And also it's a mood booster as far as depression, and some people get really depressed in the wintertime. It really gives the body a chance to rejuvenate and to really reboot its system and come back, restart. So Again, I'm Masani from Masani Live. You can download the 21-day challenge from Masani Live, or you can download it from Body Culinary, body-culinary.com, or you can go back to life with Chef Indy, and you can download it from her website. So it's a 21-day challenge. So for those of you who are interested, welcome aboard. And again, we do supply support, because the biggest thing, like I said in the beginning, is that people don't get the support they need when they're on their healing journey, especially when it comes to consumption of food. So it's kind of difficult when you're living in a house full of people who are eating differently from you, and you feel away, or certain comfort foods call you. So with that, you have a group of people doing it, and you can even include family members, that you can actually pull other people in that's interested in doing this with you, which would be great. So I'm signing off. And I just wanted to say, for those people who are interested in the 21-day challenge, look it up on those websites, and I'll actually leave the link down below. All right, everybody have a good one.